It's a bad look no matter who started it.
Yeah, I know. But what's a man to do? You know, he comes at me swinging out of nowhere. Just trying to defend myself. You right with that?
If it's still sore, just take some time out, eh?
Yeah, we're here now.
No, it's all right. Customers are waiting.
Oh, great. Maybe I can clear the air here as well.
Tom, no.
Can I help you?
Oh, hi. Yeah, no, I just want a coffee. I don't want to jump the queue, though.
Just had to come down here and poke your nose in again, eh?
I beg your pardon?
Oh, come on, you know what I'm talking about. What did you say to Shannon?
That was between her and I.
Don't give me that. It was all about me.
Well, maybe if I didn't see you making the same mistake over and over again, I wouldn't feel the need to say anything. Have you thought about that?
Same mistake, eh? Like what? Not giving Shannon a second chance? Now, that would be the real mistake.
So I wasn't imagining things. Well, I know she was really keen, but I thought you might have more sense.
Hey, just so you know, she's actually asked me to marry her.
Has she just? And what have you said?
I said I'd think about it.
Hey, you can't keep beating yourself up. It was an accident.
But if I hadn't been downstairs, it wouldn't have happened.
Sure, but you were down there sorting out a break-in. I mean, what are you supposed to be, Superman?
You don't get it, do you? The break-in happened because of me, so the fire happened because of me.
Well, if that's where your head's at. But right now, there's other things you should be thinking about.
Yeah, like the baby.
Like, where you gonna live?
There'd be a couch somewhere, I suppose.
Yeah, well, there's one at my place. If you can put up with Lee May stomping around in the mornings.
Thanks.
Tell you what, I'd go there.
She's a hard ride, that one.
Was that a lucky fella?
No, I think I can safely say that there's nothing going on there.
Is that rough?
Can we make this quick, Vinny? I still do have a lot to get through.
All right. Item 1. Staff leaving the hospital during their free time. What, suddenly this place is a lockup?
Well, you know my answer to that. Your contract states that you be available for work during your entire shift, including breaks. It's international standard practice.
What we had was working fine. You know, the patients were being cared for, the staff were chill.
You ask me, the staff is sailing far too close to the wind. The system at Shortland Street is the one described in your contract.
Well, what about a rotating roster then?
No. Now, when everyone wants the same days off, the whole thing falls into chaos.
Yeah, it works in other hospitals.
Other hospitals with 5 times our nursing resources and a pool of temps to draw from. It won't work here.
Well, what about a trial run then?
No. I'm not prepared to compromise patient safety for the sake of a few nurses swanning off to some party or other.
Oh, come on, Judy. This is your staff you're talking about. They're the best, but you've got to cut them a bit of slack sometimes.
I have to do no such thing. Now, unless you've got a genuine grievance.
Well, what do you want me to do then? Do you want me to go to the union and get the big guys in here?
Yeah, do what you have to.
Well, maybe I will.
But so far, everything we've talked about is covered in hospital policy.
Everything apart from your attitude.
Hope I'm not disturbing you.
Never. Come in.
Heard what happened. You thumping Jim. You know there was no need.
Not my proudest moment. Not that I'm ashamed of it either. God knows what the rest of the staff must have thought.
Yeah, well, if they didn't know then, they certainly do now.
Ah.
It's all right, don't blame yourself. Got Judy to thank for that. She thought it might be a good idea to tell Shannon and Tama just what they were employing.
And they spread it around. Well, that doesn't sound like them.
Someone sure as hell did.
I'm sorry to hear that.
What did Andrew have to say?
Oh,
Oh, come on, Sticky, you may as well tell me. I mean, if I'd been there, I would have had a glass up against the wall and I would have heard every word. No secrets in this place.
He gave me a written warning.
And a good job, too. And here's a verbal one from me, and it's not your first either. If you had stopped to think for 1 second, you'd realise that what I need in my life right now is a bit of control over my own life. And you can't give me that. What I definitely don't need is you going off half-cocked and fighting my battles for me. So keep your fists to yourself in future.
Oh, sorry, I can come back.
It's all right. I've been on hold for 10 minutes. I'll probably be on hold for another 10. What can I do for you?
About before, I was babbling, I'm sorry. All that stuff about India, it's not something I normally tell people.
Well, it won't go any further if that's what you're concerned about.
No, it's not that. It's just I feel a bit silly, that's all. You caught me at a bad moment. I don't usually pour out all my woes like that. I usually need a few wines first.
Don't worry about it. I'm glad I was there.
So am I. Oh, honestly, I came this close to hitting Vinny.
Well, that would have really made my date's been bad enough already.
I bet. I heard about Sticky.
Oh, that's the least of my worries. Oh, hello? I'm in a priority queue. Apparently my call's really important to them.
Let me make it up to you for going on by taking you out for a drink sometime.
There's no need.
Is that a no to a drink?
No, not at all.
Well, what about tomorrow night?
I'm sorry, I can't make it.
That's okay. I should have realised you'll be busy.
With any luck, I'll be halfway to London.
Oh, business or pleasure?
Neither. Hello, yes. I'd like to book a ticket to London, please. Tomorrow. Sooner the better. Business class. That sounds fine. Name's Solomon. Solomon.
Thanks so much for a day off. Why didn't you get Jim to go pick up the stuff?
You know why I did it, eh? You would have thought we wanted him out of the cab.
Oh, tough. Oh, man, this stuff is heavy.
Oh, you poor baby.
Cool. Look, if you're going to be like that, you can take it all. What was that for?
What, do I need a reason?
Well, you do if you're not going to marry me. Pono tama. I don't care how long it takes you to make up your mind. I really don't. Just don't muck me around in the process.
What do you mean, don't muck you around?
Kia ora, Shane.
Kia ora.
I've got some news for you if you haven't already heard.
What?
Guess who's back in the country?
Who?
Only your father. He called me. We've had quite a good old chat.
No way, where is he?
He's up north. He's staying with your Uncle Ted.
Wicked.
Oh, you'll be needing this ticket confirmation from the airline. Skied you off at last, have we?
I was just about to tell you I've been called away on family business in London.
Oh, no. Nothing too.
Nothing for you to worry about, no.
I'll just worry about keeping this place running, shall I? Nick's not going to be up to much for a while, you realise that?
I'll come in tomorrow and try to sort something out.
Do you know how long you're going to be gone?
It could be a week, it could be longer. I'll know better when I get there.
Don't need someone to carry your bags, do you?
Sorry, bub.
It's all right, don't need telling. No more holidays for me, not this year.
That doesn't mean that you couldn't take some time off if you really needed it.
Who have you been talking to?
I don't know what you mean.
Oh, come on, you must know. Everyone else does. Who blabbed? Was it Sticky?
No, it wasn't.
But you do know.
Does it really matter how I found out?
No. People gossip, I know they will.
People are worried about you, Barb.
Are they?
What do you think Dr. Stillwell's performance was all about?
Do hope you went too hard on him. Because I was.
Have you thought about going to the police?
Ah, here we go. I was wondering how long it would be before you joined that chorus.
Why haven't you been already?
You really want to know? Because I keep seeing myself in that courtroom, giving evidence. I can hear every word, and I can hear just the way it sounds. And I can see Jim Matheson walking away scot-free.
Well, he's walking free at the moment.
Yeah.
And the only one who can do anything about that is you.
Oh my